I can't possibly read while you play.
I can play perfectly while you read.
Is that playing perfectly?
I'm sorry.
Oh, heavens, I'm bored.
I'll see if I can remember the other tune.
If you don't want me to jump off that terrace, keep away from the piano.
Well, do I have to be bored just because you are?
Well, if you really loved me, you wouldn't want me to be bored alone.
I do.
Well, then tell me so now.
I love you.
There, you see? You can't say it with any conviction at all.
I love you.
Well, don't shout, Jimmy. It's no use. You've lost the knack.
Well, see if you can say it any better.
I'm not even going to try. Thank heaven there's only another 5 minutes of boredom before the Parkers come. They're never troubled that way. There's a happy couple for you.
And do you know why?
It's because George is so amusing.
Well, he doesn't amuse me.
It doesn't much matter whether he amuses you. The important thing is that he amuses his wife.
She lets herself be amused.
You ought to study George. He's a model husband.
It's very easy to be a model husband if you have a model wife. If you were a little more like Rose...
Well, if you find Rose so very interesting, I'm going to let you spend the evening alone with her.
Well, you can hardly call it alone with 2 other people in the room.
Oh, but there won't be. George and I will go somewhere else.
Well, how will you manage that?
Leave it to me. I'll arrange it.
Fine. It'll give you a rough idea how amusing George is.
And you'll find out how dumb Rose is. There they are now.
That poor stuffed shirt.
You're jealous of him.
If there's one thing I hate to be told, it's that I'm jealous. I just can't stand it, that's all.
And I just can't stand her.
Well, I think it's terrible. Well.
Hello, darling. How are you? Well, you look.
Nice.
And you too, dear.
Hello. Isn't this one? Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, darling.
Yes, darling.
Listen, dear, will you go and get the bridge table?
Yes, sweetheart.
Hey, give me your wrap here and go inside and make yourself comfortable. I'll be with you in a moment.
All right, thank you. Oh, what a lovely room.
You think so?
Well, yes, isn't it? Well, what's the matter? Where are all the smiles?
Oh, can you tell me why we had to come here?
My dear Rose, when one's married to you, one has to go somewhere.
Oh, of all the people to visit.
Well, what's the matter with them?
Oh, they're so darn affectionate, they make me sick.
I sometimes wish we were more like them.
Oh, say, we lead a dull enough life as it is without being affectionate.
Oh, is that so?
Why can't you be amusing like Jimmy?
Ha!
Darling, you know that you're little.
Sweetheart, thank you. Ah, here we are. Well, what'll it be, contract or auction?
Oh, aren't you rather tired of bridge? I've got an idea.
All right, spring it.
It's a new game. Is it amusing? Well, that depends. It consists of changing husbands. No, that's an old one.
How do you keep score?
Why, the one who has the most enjoyable time wins. Oh, we can't have any fun if we all stick in here. You and Jimmy are going out on the terrace. All right. Come along, Jimmy. You're going to help me win. Come along.
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Oh, you're giving me a lot of liberties. Come along, Jimmy. Shall we start?
Yes. Who begins first?
You must amuse me.
Oh. All right, I'll start right in.
Oh, I'm afraid that doesn't amuse me. Jimmy always plays that tune.
Well, I'm afraid it's the only one I know.
Well, let's just talk.
Oh, yes. I think I see what you mean. I didn't understand you at first. Forgive me for being so stupid. This game really has tremendous possibility. Well, what's the matter?
Why, the arm.
Oh, well, don't run away. Come and sit here.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to make a little speech and tell you how much I love you.
Oh, all right. I'm listening. Go on.
Well, of course, this part requires thought.
Well, just say the things you say to Rose.
The things I say to Rose?
Yes, when you're telling her you love her.
Oh, I never tell Rose I love her. She's my wife.
You mean you never make love to Rose?
Well, sometimes perhaps when there's no one else around.
Why, I always thought you and Rose were the most loving couple in the world.
Yes, we are, but not with each other.
You mean she makes love to other men?
Oh, no. Other men make love to her.
But she encourages them.
Well, I wouldn't say she encourages them. She compels them.
Do you imagine she's trying to compel Jimmy?
Of course.
I'm afraid she'll have a tough time.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't know Jimmy.
Oh, you don't know Rosie.
Well, it won't do her a bit of good with Jimmy.
Well, if you saw Jimmy making love to her, you wouldn't mind, would you?
Oh, why don't be silly? Why, no, it would hand me the biggest laugh I've had in years. Well, I never saw anything like it in all my life.
Like what?
Right here in our own apartment. My Jimmy with his arm gone to waste around Rose's balcony. Oh.
Well, it's all in the game.
Where's Helen?
Your flirtation with Jimmy has upset her.
Why flirtation? We're further back than when we started.
Wasn't his arm around your waist?
Oh, I held it there for a few minutes, so my strength gave out.
Oh, my poor dear.
Oh, this game isn't so hot. I could almost have more fun with you.
I'm not kicking. I've had quite a good time.
Has Helen given you any encouragement?
Yes, in a way.
Well, I'll tell Jimmy. Maybe it'll encourage him. Go on back and play the game. Well, I'll do my best. I'm sorry I was so silly. I had a headache, but it's gone now.
Why, that's quite all right. Shall we go on with the game?
Yes. I wasn't quite sure that I was going to. But if Jimmy can play it, I can.
That's the spirit. Now. Where were we?
You were holding my hand and just about to say something nice.
That's easy.
Do you really want to hear me say it?
Of course I do.
All right, then. I love you.
And I love you. Hey, you're supposed to do all that on the terrace.
Well, I was afraid somebody might see us.
Will you please take your wife home?
Well, I'll take her away, but do I have to take her home?
Say, is the game over?
It's never got started.
It's been a delightful evening, I'm sure.
Yes, Jimmy and I enjoyed it immensely, and we do want you to come again very, very soon.
Oh, we will, darling. We had a lovely time.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
so
Good night,
glad.
Jimmy.
Goodbye, Rose.
Good night, darling.
Good night, dear. Now, don't forget, very soon
Oh,
again.
we will.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
night, George.
Good night.
Good night, little boy.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, heavens, I'm so bored.
I'll see if I can remember the other tune.
You keep away from that piano if you don't want me to jump off the terrace.